Parents, you know the drill. Your child wants something and they want your help paying for it. So what's the responsible way to pitch in and help without raising an entitled or financially dependent child? Shane Stewart is a senior financial planner for DMBA. He suggests setting up a family payback ledger to punch home these sort of money lessons. It's great to have you, Shane.
Thanks, good to be
I think
here.
a lot of parents are all ears. They can relate to this situation. So set it up for us. What's a family payback ledger?
Well, let's use an example of a young woman named Emma. She's 12 years old. She comes to her mom and she says, I want a lagoon pass. I want a season pass to go have fun with my friends all summer. Mom's choices are usually yes or no. Mom thinks, should I or should I not? The family payback ledger suggests there's a third option where you say, I'll fund that for you, but you then work or pay that back. And it's a ledger that helps them keep track of that, paying it back.
And the ledger, I have to guess, is key to the success of this system because it's easy to say yes and help and then forget how that money has been transferred.
We've all done it before.
Sure.
Yes, I'll fund it, you pay me back, and then I forgot about it. And they're actually counting on that.
Yeah, they hope that's the case.
Right,
they hope pattern repeats itself.
Right.
You say there are two ways to really successfully implement this. One's kind of just low tech and simple. You have an option of that here.
I do. In fact, I have an actual low tech option, and it's a check ledger. When you get checks, no one ever uses the check ledger, and so mom could take this, write down what she funded, and then as the child works off the debt or pays it back with whatever money they come into, they can keep track of this. And what's nice about this is mom and or the child can use it. They can both get in there and use it. They put it in a central location. They can both take a pen and update it as they go.
It's a team document.
It is.
But there is something to it, I have to imagine, putting it on paper. It's in writing, right?
Absolutely.
There's that binding document.
It is, yeah. It's a way to keep track for both parties so that they remember, but also the child learns to have some fun with it.
Technology has picked up on this concept as well. In fact, there's an app that you really like and recommend called PiggyBot. Yeah,
so PiggyBot's just one of many apps that you can use, but PiggyBot's a lot of fun because it will use the same ledger concept that we have here, low tech, but it's fun to use on your phone. And if your kids are like mine, they're always looking at their phone, so why not do their accounting? And so it's a lot of fun to not only track that, but parents can even go in and do multiple payback options, meaning if Emma not only wanted the lagoon pass, but she also wanted a pair of skates or a skateboard or something like that, they can also put that in there and do multiple payback options on this app.
Very slick. It's cool to see how technology is helping parents do their job. So whether it's this family payback ledger or really any sort of money system, you say there are a few solid financial principles that should always be at play in these systems, and first is the value of money. Yeah,
the value of money. Your parents are like mine. They might have uttered the words, do you think money grows on trees?
I heard that a time or two.
And I did, because I didn't know where else it was coming from.
Right.
They just gave it, and so when they could, they gave the money. Kids always think that it might grow on trees. But if they then have to, say, clean the garage for an extra $5 to go down on their debt, all of a sudden they get a value of, wow, that was hard to clean the garage, harder than I thought, and it was only worth $5. Now I'm starting to get the value of money. I'm starting to see what that's worth, what my time is worth, and what my effort is worth.
And how do we know, Shane, if these simple money exchanges or chore commitments is really pointing them toward a healthy money mindset?
Yeah, what it's really helping them do is be self-reliant. They feel like they go to Lagoon from then on feeling like, I earned this, I value this a little more. And self-reliance has a couple of components, including they have to be responsible. They have to learn that it's not easy, it can be hard sometimes, and they also have to learn that it's a long-term approach.
Sure.
If they can learn those three things, you have a self-reliant child or one that's becoming self-reliant.
And you like a money system. The family ledger demonstrates this where both parties are active. In other words, the child's involved, the parent's involved, they're both committed. And finally, you encourage parents to choose a money system that doesn't feel like a punishment.
Exactly. A lot of hang-ups that adults have about money is because it was uncomfortable. It wasn't fun. And even the way you introduce the family payback ledger to a child, if I said to my child, I'll buy that, but you're working it off, that doesn't sound so fun. But if I introduce this ledger system to them, help them see that they have a lot of responsibility and personal fun with it, they love it, they crave it, and they'll enjoy it.
Well, like I said, I think this just simple idea will help a lot of families down the road. So thank you, Shane.
You're welcome.
We appreciate the advice.